Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And towing the slab here, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs it. Double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late.
Ripped back to the mound, and that got him. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Jeremy Pena digs in now.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, first baseman Ben Rice.
That's the ball.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Late on that fastball.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here in Philadelphia, and today's starting pitcher, Kyle Harrison. What do you look for here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Number 7, Trey Turner.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Harrison measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. This one looks like trouble, and it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second, and he's into second with nobody out.
Batting second, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
That one finds the corner. That's strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Turner at second with nobody out. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. That one misses. Ball one. He was late there. Strike one. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground, Kim. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting fourth, catcher, Shea Langoliers.
And this one gets away and can't squeeze it. No advance, though.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball three. Late swing fouled off. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Runner on at third. One gone. Nice grab. Over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
No, that's a ball.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Kim gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the second, Junior Caminero up now for the Brewers. First pitch swinging.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Did not go. Caminero started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
This is again 5 in a row. The 1-1. And a strike on the outside edge. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One out man at first. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. To the right side, but that rolls foul. Swing and a ball popped up. Rengifo has a beat on it. 2 away now.
Batting 7th, catcher William Contreras.
Right through there for a strike. Whoa. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second. Mark Vientos stands in for the Phillies. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A shot to the opposite field. And first offering is fouled off. Line to left. And there's one down. Harrison Bader, the next to hit.
Well, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Two down, nobody on. That's smacked on a line to center. And that ends the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top half of the third inning. Hesung Kim up now for the Brewers. In the air, left field. Lyle settles underneath it. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, right fielder Blake Perkins.
Gets him to chase after that one. Next offering is fouled back. Off the mark there. Full count now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now Garrett Mitchell. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He hammers one out to right, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past it. Brewers move closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the inning, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Tanner Banks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Mitchell really on his horse for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Fouled off left side. 0-1 now.
Oh.
Swing and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Schwarber swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's second. Foul ball still 0-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Oh.
Two now. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. In there, he's safe.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Foul ball there. One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third. There's a strike at the knees. Oh, great stop. And they get the out. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Rice. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Penn Rice up now for the Brewers. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
This one in the air, center field. Bader settles underneath it. And there's one down. One out, man at first. Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Polanco measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Up next for Milwaukee, left fielder Sal Freeland.
Rice leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom four. Mark Vientos stands in for the Phillies. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
That's a ball.
So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. In the air, right field. Perkins takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Luis Renjipo.
And that one in the air, center field. 2 away. And now for the Phillies, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1.
Harrison Bader.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 5th. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Oh!
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 1 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman, Taesung Kim.
There's the strike. And a big swing and a miss. The Phils leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Next for the Brewers, Blake Perkins. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch out, but no action. Here's a 1-1. Perkins checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. Fouls one off. 2-2. He hauls it in. 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Kim off of first with 2 away. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bader under it. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Dalen Lyle stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. That one almost got him. Man at second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Now a rip into left center. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Comes through with the RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Harper swings through it for strike 1. Base hit! Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
That one lifted to left. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. It's 5-1. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Cole Henry.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where pitchers can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Ripped to right. And that will end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the top of the sixth. Jeremy Pena up now for the Brewers. Wheeler back to work. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Rengifo moving under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman Ben Rice.
Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And he walked him. One gone, runner at first. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. He's 0 for 1. Luke Weaver will take over here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Man at first, one away.
Ball outside.
And that drops in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Phillies leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Hearn should have this one. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Rice, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Polanco hanging in there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
In the dirt, blocked. And that one is lifted in the air. O'Hearn coming on. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th inning, Mark Vientos stands in for the Phillies. Going 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Whoa.
The 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Marcelo Meyer, looking to start something with one gone. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Line drive. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. And that skips in the dirt. That one back. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Taylor Lyle.
That's to third, puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Now pitching.
Matt Gage takes over on the mound. Bring it.
The lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
No, that's a ball.
And a swing and a miss there. Gage, 33 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2014. Strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And the lefty with the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And that's a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's going to be Hesung Kim, and that one got a piece of it.
Take it,
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder Blake Perkins.
That's out the corner.
Two on, one out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. Back to the top of the order. Garrett Mitchell will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and he popped it up. Turner settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
Juan Duran gets the ball now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Out towards right center field. And that's the third out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, set for the last half of the seventh. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Pitching change here, Jose Butto.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Late with the swing there. Swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. Into the shrubbery and gone. 5-5 ball. He got just enough of that one. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. Brush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh.
Swings through that one for strike two. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Oh.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the seventh. That one in the dirt and a full count now. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 3 in this one. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2 in the air out towards left center. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-1. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Ben Rice.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. And he chases that one. One away. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. Up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick.
Eric Miller comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hit on the ground might be 2. The turn by Meyer at second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Check swing. He held up. Ball 1. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion.
He lived in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them.
Brings it in for the third out. Back here in Philadelphia, all set to start the ninth in this one. Tyler O'Neill up now for the Brewers.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Dre Jamison.
Dre Jamison.
And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike one. Tied him up inside with that one.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
Fought off foul. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. One out man at first. And now here is Hesung Kim. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now two aboard. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball right side to second. Turner. Just one out remaining for the Brewers. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. He's already homered in this game.
That's the ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 8-2.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
This one smacked out to left center. Dives and makes the catch. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair.